Hello everybody, today I want to help you to choose lighting devices for the soap bubble show. It is absolutely clear that light is a very important part of the soap bubble show. Bubbles shimmer, become beautiful, and the show becomes more interesting and fancy. But if we want it to be like that, we definitely need floodlights. Moreover, we need floodlights to fill all the stage with one beautiful and bright spot of light. At the moment, there are two good floodlights on the market that can be used in soap bubble show. One of them is a device like this. It is sold in stores, in light and music stores, which are called Light and Music, Moostork and other stores. You can also find them on AliExpress and somewhere else on the internet. This is a wire-connected device that is powered from the network. It's very noisy. And actually here it is, and it illuminates the whole space. And there is another device like this. It works without any wires, just on battery. It can be charged. And it also produces light. Our task today is to compare them in the aspect of weight, the amount of producing light and comfort in using. Well, let's start with the amount of producing light. So I set the floodlights in, let's count the distance, in 2 steps from the wall. And we can see that the first and the second floodlights gave nearly the same luminescent spots. Let me walk in the lights so that it will be clear how right I am. Well, here's the first floodlight that is powered from the network, and here is the second wireless floodlight. By the way, I want to highlight that surprisingly the wireless flashlight makes really less noise than the other one. I thought it would be just the opposite. As for the brightness, as for striking the eyes, in fact, it turns out that the wire-connected floodlight gives us the light due to 7 LEDs. This floodlight gives a red light of the lower 4 LEDs. That's why it seems to me that the light here is more concentrated. I don't know how you see it, but for some reason I think it's bright here. Perhaps because they set up in a line. Well, as for the weight, I'll try to lift up both. Well, this store-bought floodlight clearly weighs less. Next, about the comfort in use. Now I'll turn off the floodlights and I will show you. I'm holding such kind of floodlight. Every time you set it up, you will need to fix the angle of slope, how it will still stand, how it will shine on you or not on you, because during transportation you will need to put down these legs like this to make it comfortable to transport them. The wire is hanging down here, and well, it can be twisted, but it's quite a long preparation. And of course, the main disadvantage is this thing. Every time you come to a holiday, you have to look for an outlet, despite the fact that the wire is really short and it can't reach any outlet. Even here, we have to use an extension cord to put the floodlight 2 steps away from the wall, which was really uncomfortable. So in terms of comfort, this one gets a minus point. And in this version, it seems to me that in terms of size, this one is much more comfortable to transport. Also, the angle of slope is already set. This floodlight is usually set about 2 or 3 steps from the artist, and then of course the light becomes exactly as we need. To turn it on, you need to do just a little. Click on this button and press the button on the remote controller. Or if we don't turn off the floodlight from the remote controller, we can just press the button 1 and 2. It's all you need to do to turn it on. The remote will help us in switching the modes. You can set the mode that you like in the beginning, and after that use just the on-off button. And in the previous version, every time you have to set the mode by pushing small buttons on this floodlight, which is also uncomfortable. That's why, in my opinion, in aspect of comfort, using this device gets a plus point. So it was the comparative analysis of floodlights. If you know any other lighting devices that you can use in the soap bubble show, then write it to me in the comments. We will definitely look at them in our next video. Bye bye!